Hello everybody, welcome back to the second stream recently. So, a couple of things. I just wanted to show you guys the mods that one I've got downloaded, but also secondly that I've actually activated on this playthrough, which will be a new 1 Acre challenge. Before we do that, I wanted to explain to you guys why unfortunately there is no video today and why unfortunately we have to restart the 1 Acre challenge. So not sure what happened exactly, but essentially power cut happened Thursday, I think it was Thursday, which caused some problems in my computer. And I am now actually, hey Strader and Lone Star, hi, I am now actually streaming on my wife's old computer, which is not great. It's not bad. It's got an i5 12th gen or 1200 slot. I think it's a 12th. No, it's a 10th gen. I'm not sure. And then it's got a 3060 graphics card in, which is fine to play with, but not great for streaming. 32 gig of RAM, because RAM is cheap and that was easy to, to upgrade. But yeah, ultimately we are gonna play on this PC for a bit. I might have to upgrade the graphics card, especially for FS25, but we'll see. So wanted to quickly take you guys through the mods. So these are all the mods. I'm just gonna scan through them quickly and I will show you what I've got activated. So we've got additional field info activated, and that's purely just so I can actually see the field sizes. So we're actually starting on a, 1 acre farm, 1 acre field, rather than just kind of guessing it. Further on, we've got, I'm gonna scroll through it at about this pace. You guys, if you want to pause, you're more than welcome to. I've got better timescale on, just because sometimes it might be handy to move on. And then we've got obviously the map, Black River, which is the map we're on for this playthrough. And further on, I don't think there's create fields with cultivator, which is just handy. It's just the quality of life. Most of the mods, actually all of the mods that we're actually activating on this playthrough, will be just quality of life stuff rather than implements and stuff. Some of the implements are really cool, but I wanted to see if I could do this with, just what we got. So rather than using mods, which will make it a little bit harder. We've got development controls. This is as easy to add and remove money and, super strength and other stuff that makes recording in general handy. We've got the enhanced loan system because I really like the enhanced loan system. It kind of works better. Well, not kind of, it definitely works better. And again, just a quality of life sort of thing, in my opinion. And then I think that might be it. There might be one more. Can't think of what it is now, but there might be one more. Hey, Chris. Good morning to you. It is actually 2:25 here in the United of Kingdoms. And yeah, that is pretty much the mods. Obviously, I'm going through this fairly quick, so if you do want to see what the mods actually are, that I normally have on most of the games, actually maybe want lumberjack on. Yeah, lumberjack is quite handy to have on, so we'll add that one as well. I think that might be it. I don't think we need anything else on here. I don't think we have anything else on here. But yeah, there's a lot of mods, as you can see. It's about 13 gigs worth of mods. So yeah, I have a lot of mods, but I don't always play with them. Sometimes I turn some of them off, and sometimes I turn them all on. But yeah, this map is pretty cool. I've actually been on this map before. I have, but haven't played on it for quite a while. How's everybody doing on this lovely weekend? In the UK, it is a bit cloudy, but perfect weather in my opinion. It's not too sunny and warm. It's just nice. You can just chill and you don't have to wear warm clothes, but you also aren't dying of heat. And I prefer that, to be honest. I prefer that from being super warm. So I've not got, unfortunately, being my wife's PC, my wife's old PC, I've not got any music or anything set up on this, so you will unfortunately have to, actually I think we might be able to do the radio. I don't know how that works. But yeah, for the most part, you'll unfortunately just be stuck with me and my Mach 1 voice. So, we are in the game. This is not ours. That's cool. I have not seen that. Alright, so the graphics are fairly low because I wanted to come in and stream and make sure that it can actually do everything and, you know, still be able to stream. So I'm going to up the graphics a little bit over time. But yeah, I mean, it's not, we don't play this game for graphics. Maybe the new one. But yeah, we've got a little bit of a field to go. That's good. 827. And it's 107 degrees. That sounds uncomfortable. I'm glad I could make your morning. Alright, so let's have a look here. I'll show you quickly the map. The map is quite cool. I really, really like the map. It's quite a scenic map. And it's got a good balance of some wood. If you want to chop some trees, you know, it's got around pretty much everywhere. And you can buy all of those. And we've got that little field there. And as you can see... Oh, it doesn't show us the acre now. That's maybe because we already own it. But yeah, that is literally... I think it's 1.12 acres. So very, very... Oh, there you go. 1.04. There you go. 1.04 acres. I don't know why I didn't show that. So that is our little field. We have it all the way up to the middle of the train track. We have that little road there as well. So we might have a couple of trees we can chop down. And yes, that is our field. There is already... Let me get in here. All right. I've got the pedals and everything set up, so it all should work. Oh no, we don't have fuel? What kind of map starts us with no fuel? All right, well, we're gonna have to get some fuel. I can never remember how... Oh, yeah, just press R. Alright, well, this is our truck. I didn't choose this, by the way. This is what we came out with, or what it gave us. And I gave us $5,000. So, we're gonna go with the story of we essentially moved here after, I don't know, something happened. So I want to go... We could go back. No, we're gonna go up, drive through town. Yeah, that's gonna be the best option. Alright, let's drive through town. And then we'll go from there. But yeah, the story, the backstory is somewhat loose. Oh, well, they really gave us a messed up truck. But that's pretty cool. I actually kind of like that. But yeah, we've got $5,000 to our name and this truck. And we bought a piece of land and moved here to start a new life on our... So it's the same story. Every single farming simulator content creator writes for starting a new challenge. Oh, I was wondering. Okay, so I think this is all just rendering distance. So all of the rendering distance and stuff is quite low. Just because like I said, I wanted to make sure that what are you doing, sir? That the PC could actually run it. And also stream it. So currently I'm streaming at 8,000 kilobits per second and it looks good. It hasn't dropped any frames. Let me please know if it's what it's like for you guys. So this is 1440p. I'm streaming it with my actual screen. So it's still 1440p and I'll continue recording in 1440p. And yeah, I will have to figure something out with the PCs and make something work. But for the time being, this will do for Farming Simulator 2022. Do I go right here? We'll go right. We'll drive through the town. There's a tractor at that guy's driveway. That's pretty cool. This is a farming town. Tell me you live in a farming town without telling me you live in a farming town, right? All right. This is pretty cool. I do like this. I don't feel like it's very American. Not that that matters, but most of the time, most often I tend to play in an American stylized map just because we work with dollars, you know, and you can change the currency. I get that, but I'm also so used to always just working on dollars that I always say dollars. Hey, Lone Star. Can't wait for the next farm sim. Oh man, it's going to be so... That guy just blew across that stop street and stopped. You stopped a bit late, mate. And yeah, I'm very excited for FS25. It's going to be sick. It's going to be so many things that was worth the wait. Okay, that's just a bump. Was there a bump earlier? Is that why he stopped? No, there was not a bump earlier. Right, so we're going to go on here. So that, there's a field over there that's got corn on. That's our field. Can't go through this dude's field. I guess we can, but let's not. We don't want to get shot at just yet. So yeah, I don't know if these buildings are actually American stylized. I don't think so. So I'm kind of thinking somewhere in Europe, maybe. I don't know. I don't know where this map is supposed to be. And these corns, this corn field we see here is ours. So obviously we'll have to do something with the cornfield. We'll have to harvest it, I'm guessing. I don't. Why is that not turning off? I don't think that we can yet. All right, so I have to do a couple of settings. Let's have a quick look at, firstly, the settings we have in here, so you guys also know what we're running as. So seasonal growth, we're going to turn that off just to make it easier for ourselves. Obviously, we don't want fixed visual month ever. And yeah, I always turn crop destruction on, oh, sorry, off. But for this one, let's keep it on, right? Let's keep it on. It makes it a bit more realistic and a bit harder. We're going to do that. And I think that is, we want to turn all of these off because if they could just start buying money or start buying things, which means that a contracting job costs you a lot more. Thought you started at 8:30, but I'm 10 minutes behind. No, I actually started early. I have a tendency to do this. I set a stream and I get super excited and I just go. As soon as like life is ready, I just go for it. So on here, we could turn the radio on. I have no idea. If the music is copyright free or not. This sound doesn't sound familiar. Is the sound right for you guys? Can you guys hear everything fine? Hopefully I'm not too loud and I'm not screaming in your ears. Please do tell me if I have to set everything down. Pause seasonal growth. Yes, I paused seasonal growth. Yeah, I decided to just turn stones off as they only do paint damage. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. Yeah, I normally keep them all on, but stones are a bit annoying. Maybe we turn it off. I don't know. Let's turn the music off. That's to in my ear a little bit. Oh, somebody just rocked up. Yes, Haley Boo.
What are you doing in that?
What am I doing? And I'm sitting in this, Haley Boo.
Why?
Because I'm streaming.
I want to do in that. That's my one.
Is that your one? Oh, okay. Yeah, see, so because I'm on my wife's old PC, which is where usually I turn things on for Haley to watch. She is now saying that I'm in hers. I know, Haley Boo, but I'm streaming. I'm working. All right, Fieldstone, we'll turn that off. That's all right. All right, that's what we're going to keep it at for now. Let's turn that off. Great, we've got that off. So we're going to have to do the cornfield. Wow, the yield bonus is so low. They didn't do anything with this. We're gonna assume that this field. Oh. Sorry, I'm wearing really tight underwear. I'm kidding. We're gonna assume that this field was left, like planted, and then, I don't know, the owner maybe, I don't know, fell in debt and decided to get rid of it or something, or couldn't man it. I don't know. But yeah, this is the field we got. We've got a little bit of, I think we can do, yes, that tree, this tree we could actually cut, not that we want to. Unfortunately, we don't have any of those. That would be fairly cool. We also actually don't have a chainsaw, now that I mention it. And, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. For now, I think we're gonna have to do a contracting job to see what we can do regarding money and getting, you know, look at there's still loads of weeds and yeah, this is in a bad way. All right, let's have a look at the contracting jobs. Shouldn't seasonal be turned to, you mean on? So yes, normally if you want the no, there you go. Yeah, I didn't realize I paused it. Sorry. You are correct. Normally I actually have that on, but yeah, this time we're not going to have it on. Let's have a look at the contracts we've got here. I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe a harvesting job could be fun. Oh, we don't have a lot of options, do we? We've got literally fertilizing, but that's a massive... We're going to have to buy the fertilizer, so I don't want to do fertilizing jobs. With fertilizing jobs, for those of you that don't know, you have to actually buy the fertilizing job or the fertilizer. So you actually don't get paid as much as they make it look like. Yeah, sorry, I didn't even realize that. Thanks for telling me. Right, so our contracting job... Oh, so that's where the dealership is. Okay, so to the north and in town, pretty much. I think we drove close to past it, and then the field... Is it field 55? I'm guessing so. We'll... field 1. Oh, there. Okay. Okay. So let me show you on here. So I don't know what that is. Exclamation mark. That's the field we're going to. So this is actually a really beautiful area of the map. So I'm very excited to get there. Right. Let's head to... Where's my truck? Let's head to the dealership. Grab the tractor and the harvester. And all of the things we need. We doth need. Alright, so let's go. How's everybody's weekend going? You get reimbursed for any fertilizers left. I didn't know that. So what, if you have any fertilizer left after the job, you get paid, you get money back for that? Yeah, which is fair enough. That helps a little bit. But if you only have $5 grand or $4,800, and like let's have a quick look. What would a harvester be to lease? Bear in mind, it's not just the harvester that we have to lease. We'll have a look at that, and we'll see what that'll lose. See what I mean? That's nearly all of our money. So don't really want to be spending money on something if we don't need to. So, turn left here, I believe. It is a really cool map. Oh, don't hit the traffic signs. And it's just about learning... Oh, I see it. I see it. Up here. Yeah, it's just about learning it. It's quite a... Or is that the... Wait. It's not Clever Motors? What? No, this doesn't seem right. There's no tractors here. It might be at the back, or is that Clever Motors? What's going on? Z8? Ah, here we go. Oh, that's cool. It's got a little under... I really like this. That is cool. Right, as you can see, there's a little bit of a lag. Ooh, what's this for? Oh, that's for the train, I'm guessing. I'll turn that baby off. I'm guessing this is for the train? Yeah, train. It says train right there. That is pretty cool. Also, normally I have the cursor thing off, which I actually have on now. Right, so how are we going to do this? We have to obviously load that on there, then drag that. Can we hook up a trailer on the back of this? We cannot. Okay. I think we're gonna take the harvester first. Just get the harvester over there, and then we'll get the tractor when we need it. You think I would keep it as these rooms? Okay, fair enough. I think that's how it works. That's why I'm being so careful. That looks really cool. I think I had a bit of a worry on FS25 that a lot of there will always be that fog, which the fog is nice, don't get me wrong. I think it looks really cool, but at the same time you don't want the fog to always be there. But there are a couple of pictures on the new Riverside View or whatever the map's called that actually shows you that the fog isn't there always. Has anyone ever done this in real life? It's gotta be quite difficult. Will that just snap to it? It should. Okay, well that's not... I put it on the wrong way. Tell me, does that happen in real life? I've never actually done that in real life. I've driven loads of stuff, I've driven harvesters and I've driven tractors and all kinds of stuff in real life, having grown up on a farm, but I've never done that. We didn't have a header trailer growing up. I don't know how. I guess it was delivered by truck, and we just always worked. This is a little bit difficult with the size, the space we have to maneuver, but that's all right. We've made it work. Pulling the two trailers, well, I'll probably have to pull one at a time. We might not even use that second trailer, to be fair. I might just do one, but yeah. Anyway, the map looks really cool, and in the map there's a couple of photos that, or in the little teaser thing, there's a couple of photos that basically show you the clear map with no fog. And I don't know if the fog is going to be, I guess, part of the weather system, but also maybe early in the mornings or maybe at night. Usually fog is in the morning, so I love fog in real life. I think it's really cool. Where we live, we look over this valley, and very often you can see kind of, it's almost like you're in a cloud. It's really cool. So I do like fog IRL, but in games it can be a bit annoying. It can also really tank a system. And as you can see, there's a bit of flickering. Apologies for that. That is just due to the low graphic setting. I think the lake can't decide whether it should load in or not. So part of it is, and then I don't know, maybe it's reflections. Yeah, I think it might be the reflections of the trees or something. I don't know. The majority of the stuff still look good, like the tractors and stuff. You can see there's a bit of texture change, texture quality loss due to the low graphic settings. I actually think everything is on its lowest, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to close the game down and check, or go to the main menu and check, which we can do, maybe at the end. Sorry, just had to clear my throat. But let's finish the, at least finish the contract first, you know. So yeah. Does anyone actually have, anyone here in chat, anyone actually farm? Anyone own their own farms, or anyone farm for somebody or grew up on a farm? I always find it quite interesting how farming changes or differs from country to country. Like, I'm from South Africa, so farming in South Africa is quite different from farming in the UK, where I live now. It's quite cool. I actually kind of prefer the way it works in the UK, but then that's mostly because farms aren't as big in the UK as they are in South Africa. Those of you who didn't know, the UK, as in the entirety of the United Kingdom, can fit into South Africa 4 times. And I think South Africa can probably fit into the US, I don't know, like 50 times. Probably more than that, actually. I don't know. I'd like to know that number. If you have an idea, maybe you can Google it. That'd be quite interesting to know. But yeah, as you can see, it's quite a scenic map. It's a very green map. Everything is pretty much green, and everything is covered in trees, and there's trees literally everywhere. You can go in there and have a look around. There's some really cool bridges on the map as well, but the roads, especially the dirt roads, you'll see when we get there, the dirt roads are dodgy for the most part, and at least dodgy. Some of them are borderline not roads, and clearly the county should have done a better job, and their funding is clearly not on the farmers, although it is a farming town. Now you'll see here, it's not so much with the slow drives, like where we are going at now, 20 miles an hour, 20 kilometers an hour. Sorry, I need to change that actually. But yeah, then look at the bumps. There's bumps literally everywhere. There's going to be one more here. A little bump. It's not too bad. This bit isn't too bad, but it gets pretty bad. Pretty bad. I also don't really know if I'm even going the right way. I think I am. I should be driving towards. Yeah, there's on the left-hand side of the mini-map. There's a little one. Definitely don't know what that exclamation mark is. Oh, here's the other train entrance. No, why am I putting my indicator on? Here's the other train area. Great Western Silos, or whatever it's called. Here you can start seeing the road is a bit. Actually, that might have just been loading it. But yeah, there's you'll see. Especially when we come down here with the truck. See that bridge? That's really cool, isn't it? So you don't have to take the bridge. You can actually, I think you can go around further on, which we might have to do because I don't think we'll fit through the bridge with this thing here. And I don't really want to risk it. We'll go through the bridge with the tractors. Actually, no, we might not even have to go through the bridge to get to the field. I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, you can see there's little roads or pathways in there where you can go walk. Sorry, we should be able to fit through that. But let's go on here. I don't think we need to go through the bridge to get to field number 1. I actually think field number 1 is separate. Oh yeah, and there's a train gap here, which is quite cool. No, we'll just wing it. We'll wing it and see where we go. Oh, you can call the train. Trains go. Oh no, that's a blow. No, we're going off the road. There are trains and planes going overhead. Oh, this is cool. Little overhead tree coverage. Let's go inside. Because I feel like that's very loud. Apologies if that was too loud. Please do tell me. If anything's ever too loud or not working correctly or doesn't look or sound good, please let me know. This, like I said at the start, this is a new setup for me. It's an old PC. It's my wife's old PC. Oh no. This is why I drive outside most of the time. So some things aren't quite the same as what it should be. So like the tractor volumes, I think are actually still quite loud. So I might have to turn that down for you guys. So sorry about that. I don't have my Dylan clip on. Well, it's on the headphones, but I don't have the camera on this yet. So there's loads of stuff that I still need to sort for this PC to work similar to what the other one should. I think I can go through here. It looks like I can. We'll turn right here. And I can drive through this. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, so as you can see, there's loads of really cool stuff around this map. I really like this map. Yeah, there we go. We can go through here. Oh, and there's field 1 right there. Okay, cool. It's a bit of a drive. And a bit of a mission to get to. But we got there. Alright, so I'm gonna... Ooh, I need to turn... Actually, no, I can put this right here. That'll be fine. Put that right there. And then I will turn around. Grab that. And then we'll get to... harvesting. So my plan is with the two PCs... my old one, or my one that I normally use, and then this one for my wife, my wife's old PC, is to get this one to work properly, and then make this my main recording, streaming, editing PC. Because that way I don't ever have to unplug anything. So whenever I work, whenever I'm at work doing programming, etc., I have to obviously not have all the mics and all the mic boom arm, the oh, I need to unfold it first. The steering wheel, all of that stuff needs to go, because otherwise it's just in the way and I can't really do my job properly. So with doing that all the time, it can create a bit of a problem, as in some things don't always work, settings change, and then I start recording or streaming and I am not aware of it, or it, you know, only notice it halfway through or whatever, which cause inconsistencies in both quality and also in how long it takes me to record stuff. So part of the inconsistency in how long it takes to record stuff is if I know it takes me, let's say, 2 hours to make a video of 20 minutes, then I know that, you know, I can plan that for the week. So let's say I want 3 videos, I then can go, okay, cool. So I need 6 hours of time to be able to make 3 videos. But because of the inconsistencies, I can't actually do that. I can't actually go and, yeah, like say, oh, cool, I can block out these 6 hours or 2 hours here, and an hour and a half here, hour here, whatever, and accumulate 6 hours. because very often, most often actually, with the current way it works, is that it always takes longer. So like where I normally take, let's say, 2 hours to make a video, very often it takes 2 hours to only record it because there was problems, there was errors, you know, systems didn't work, etc., etc. So having the purely recording slash streaming slash editing video will, PC, will make a massive difference in my work capacity and consistency and quality, hopefully. So yeah, that's the plan. Whether that works out that way or not is remains to be seen and is a different beast in its own, but I'm going to try and make that happen. So I will have to, I think the biggest thing I'll have to upgrade is the graphics card. The GPU just is not very powerful. It's a 3060, which has got, what, like 8 gigs? And like for Farming Simulator 22, for this one, it might be okay, but it will definitely not be workable for FS25. To just play, it should be alright. I'll be able to play it on like the lowest graphics, but there is absolutely no way that I'll be able to stream it or even record it, which obviously is not ideal. So I will have to upgrade the GPU. It's got an i5 CPU. I got a question. You're limited to 1 acre or you can expand. I don't really mind either way. I'm gonna definitely start with the 1 acre and work our way up, and maybe eventually we buy some more land. But yeah, we're gonna try and get as much out of that 1 acre as possible. Maybe get to a pool. I had a plan once. Yeah, maybe get to, I don't know, like $100,000 or $50,000, because that would be pretty hard to do, to be fair. And then we move on, because I mean, we can have a look actually at what the next field would be, what the price would be, and then maybe work towards double that, you know? Because if we work towards double that, then that should be good enough for us to be able to buy the field, but also still have enough in the bank to, you know, work the field. Because it's not just about owning the property. You always have to be able to actually, you also have to be able to actually do anything with it, or do something with it. I had a plan once. Yeah, it's doesn't always work out as you think or as you plan, but it's also how you learn, you know. It's how I got to the point where I now think, yeah, maybe I should have a separate PC for just the streaming and recording. It's obviously not ideal because it's extra money spent, but at the same time we have this PC. Like my wife actually used to stream, then I got stuck on this planet. yeah, see. My wife actually streamed The Sims. Wow, what, 4 years, 3 or 4 years ago now? She had a channel. Well, actually, she still has the channel. The Bootnik Gaming Wife or something. I can't remember what it's actually called. But yeah, she still has the channel. She just hasn't done anything in it for a couple of years. We got the little one, who you all have now met and heard, and you know, who we absolutely love. And she's just too busy, to be honest, with work, and with between the work and the little one, she's just a little bit too busy to do something that was essentially a hobby, because it didn't really grow at a rate that would have been worth it. So she ended up stopping, and the PC ended up becoming like a server for me for my Arma series or Arma unit, and yeah, apart from that, just kind of stood still. So it makes sense to use it. You know, I also don't like wasting stuff, so like having it just stand there is kind of a waste. So kind of works, makes it feel slightly better, but then at the same time, I have to upgrade it. I don't know if I'll have to upgrade the CPU. The CPU is a Core i5, like an older one. I don't know, 12th gen. I'm not sure. 10400K or something like that. So the CPU isn't great, but then at the same time, the CPU doesn't, in my opinion anyway, doesn't do all that much with gaming, especially if you're gaming, recording, and streaming through the NVENC stuff, so NVIDIA codecs, it actually, the CPU doesn't really do much, which, you know, means that maybe I don't have to do the CPU, upgrade the CPU. I don't really want to upgrade the CPU, because if I really want a CPU that's powerful, I'd have to upgrade the entire motherboard and the CPU, which again, not ideal. 50%, 53% completed. We might actually be able to not even need the tractor and the trailers, to be fair. We might be able to do all of it just with a harvester, because it's 53% completed, and we were at 52%, I think, space-wise, with the harvester. So yeah, I don't think we might actually be able to do this entire contract without ever needing the tractors. That would be handy, because I would like to, although I do like the map and the drive on the map, I would like to not have to do that just for, you know, I don't know, 53 liters. It's probably going to be that. Right, who wants to take bets on whether we, actually not whether we, on how much we're going to fill this? Is it going to be 100% and we finish the contract with it? Or are we going to have left? I know that it might seem that way, but I'm actually not a gambler. I just always find it funny because in my head I do that. In my head I go, well, we get like 50, we've got 53% now, we've got, you know, I try to maths it out in my head. That doesn't really make sense. Let's see if we can see the plane. No, it's going straight overhead. I don't think we'll be able to look up that high. Oh no! Focus on the job. Whoopsie. Oh, that's alright. That's alright. Oh, there it is. What are you guys all doing today? Since it's morning in the US, in Ohio at least. What are you guys all getting up to on this lovely Saturday? Me and my wife and Haley, we went to the gym earlier. We went to the gym, we were there about 7:30, so 7:30 in the morning. I do weightlifting. I compete in weightlifting, so did my weightlifting programming. They joined me, her and a friend of ours joined me. It was a lot of fun. Then I pretty much, I found a game called Bellrite. I don't know if you guys heard of this. Bellrite is like a survival slash build it slash, it's like Age of Empires mixed with like a role-playing game. You know what I mean? I really like the look of it, so I've actually been watching videos on that. And I've been thinking, I want to do something like survival, like a survival gameplay or something. But I'll have to do either create a new channel for that or just play it by myself. Because in the end, well, it depends. If you guys are interested in that stuff, then maybe we could do one. Because on Bellrite, apparently you can farm as well, but it's all like old school stuff. But yeah, the YouTube algorithm definitely favors channels that have one topic, so like farming or farming simulator, rather than multiple games, because it's better for the viewers, really. So if you, for example, obviously a lot of people watch different content on YouTube, like I watch all kinds of games, but a lot of people only watch, let's call it like FPS games, you know, or a lot of people only watch racing games, which is also something I'm very interested in. I've always loved racing games. But people that watch racing games don't necessarily watch farming simulator games. Or people that watch FPS games don't necessarily watch, I don't know, combat flight simulator games. Which does mean that, let's say for example, you've got, I don't know, 1,000 subscribers on FPS channel, and you you do a series of combat flight simulator channel or videos. Those videos won't do as well, and then YouTube thinks your channel is dying, and then not punish you, but you know, don't necessarily put you in front of people. So it's very dangerous, not dangerous, but it's a bit risky sometimes to have different niches. But then at the same time, you know, it's also kind of fun sometimes. But yeah, I don't know. I've been watching videos on Bellwright. It looks really cool. I definitely want to play that. Yeah. I always feel like, because I'm not actually like a gamer, as in I didn't grow up playing games. I don't consider myself somebody that knows everything about gaming and coding and, you know, all the nuances of older games. And, you know, I never played most of the games that a lot of people talk about. Just because I didn't have anything. I never had a console, never had a PC. My first PC I got when I studied mechanical engineering, and I had to get it for the computer-aided design programs, so the CAD programs. AutoCAD, I think it was called. I don't even know if that still exists. But anyway, that was my first PC, and I did play a couple of games on that. Actually, mostly I played, what was the Need for Speed Most Wanted? Played that on there, and to be fair, I think that was pretty much it. I might have dabbled in a little bit Call of Duty 1 and 2 back then. But yeah, I'm not a massive gamer. Hey Roland, welcome to Asia. We're in Asia. So yeah, anyway, what was I saying? So don't consider myself a massive gamer. Although I do love games and I do love playing games. Because of that, I also feel like I sometimes feel like if I'm gonna play a game, there has to be a purpose behind it, rather than just playing the game, you know, which is why I have the channel in the first place. I was gonna play the game just with my brother, but then I also felt like maybe I should just record it and, you know, try and make something of it. Oh, you're not? Oh no, I thought I raised you. That's what my dad said. I'm kidding. All right, I'm gonna drop this off, and then we're gonna drop. Oh, maybe actually that's what the exclamation mark is for. I did not. Oh, there you go. The exclamation mark, and let it save. Is for where we have to drop it off, I'm guessing. Let's see. Product to the Z8 Agriculture. I feel like that's a really bad name. Is that it? Or is it flashing? I have my phone playing sounds in the background. That's really annoying. I hope you guys don't hear that. That would be annoying for you guys as well. Nah, you can hear it. No, can't hear it. Cool. So I'm gonna maybe head here. Looks like we can go through this route. Yeah, so we'll take a ride, go on there. We'll do that. All right, cool. We'll take. Oh, don't hit the harvester head. From Burma. Oh, that's cool. I've always really wanted to go to Burma. Whoa. Is that lime? Is it silage? What's going on there? That's pretty cool. What's farming like in Burma? Righto. Do we go this way? Yeah. I think we can go down there. I'm not sure actually. This is pretty cool. The fence, the wire fence is pretty cool with the gates. I wonder if you can close the gates. Maybe if it's yours, like if we own the land, we might be able to do so. Look at the bounciness. Yeah, like I said, the roads on here, on this map, is not great. Oh no, the fence just stops here. They clearly ran out of wire. Yeah, the road is a little bit dodgy, but then at the same time, it's also kind of cool. Kind of adds, I guess, to the realism. Because dirt roads, at least where I grew up in South Africa, it was always, you know, quite rough, the roads. It was never just nice and flat roads. Our main road was coming in, because my dad actually we used to have not a bulldozer. We used to call it a padskraper, which its direct translation means road scraper. What is it called? Can't remember what it would be, or can't imagine what it would be in the name would be in English. I've never called it that. It's essentially a long vehicle with a cabin, and then like a bulldozer blade, kind of like almost under the cabin. But then the wheels. Oh no! Oh yeah, going left. The wheels being quite far away from that, like a really, really long vehicle. I butts got up there. That's what we used to call it. But anyway, my dad used to do that on the farm, on our main roads, just to make it, you know, make the cars last longer, make the tractors last longer, etc. We can do that like once or twice a year. And I don't know if everyone does that. I don't know if everyone can do that. It's this way. And then we're gonna have to turn left somewhere. Oh, you can actually fix your vehicles here. That's cool. I do like the fact that the names are slightly different. It's not just the usual Clever Motors and, you know, all of that stuff. It's a bit different, you know. Garrison. I think that's the same though. I'm not sure. Alright, we're gonna turn left there. Guessing we're going over there? No, actually it looks closer. Don't hit the signs. The AI drivers are really bad. What are you doing, sir? They are actually, they keep turning and then slowing down, or slowing down before turning, like a lot. Ooh, I don't know if that's it. Like that looks a bit closer than. This doth not seem right. Right, so we're at the exclamation mark. It definitely does not seem right. Let's have a look. So agricultural Z8. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Nope. 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 Is that a rent train? Okay. GLW, lime train, debris crusher, biogas. So we're here. There you go. Okay, so it is. Oh, it's at the entrance of the road, I'm guessing. That's interesting. Got a plane going overhead again. There it is. That is pretty cool. I don't think I've seen that in any other Farming Simulator maps. And I really like it. Righto. Off we go. I'm gonna go down this road. Yeah, so it must be where the road, the entrance road is for the business, I guess. Gotta be right. Obviously, some of the oat will just be sold for us. We'll get that money. So we're going to both finish this contract, which is $1,600, I think, if I remember correctly. And then we're also going to get a little bit of money. Is he going to pass me? He looks like he wants to. Alright, we'll give you a gap, sir. Go then. Wow, he's in a hurry. Oh, we got another one coming. I'll give you a gap too, sir. Sorry. I do also feel like the collision boxes. Oh, no. I take that back. Please go. I was gonna say, I feel like the collision boxes for the cars are a lot better on this map, but nope. He was still scared and still stopped. Look at that. That's really cool. There's a lot of really cool stuff on this map. I've not even explored this map really well. I did a roleplay, part of a roleplay series on it way back, like probably a year and a half ago. And that's why I've known of the map and I've played on the map before, but I don't know it that much. Don't know it that well. That's pretty cool. They've got loads of stuff here. Quite interesting buildings. I haven't seen those buildings in Farming Simulator before, so it must have been built specifically for this map. Now, do we have to weigh first? What the hell? These people are mad. Alright, we're gonna go weigh first. Should be able to see what the number is. Maybe not. Maybe if I'm actually on the scale. Because I was kind of not. Does it think? Oh, there you go. 13,578.79. I'm guessing kilograms, right? 13,579 kilograms. Alright, now I need to figure out where to drop this off. Could be here. We're gonna have to look at the map. Nope, nope. Okay, so it's... We might have to go around. Can we go through there? Yeah, we can go through there. Okay. This is pretty cool. I really like this. A very intricate, like, business area with, like, loads of vehicles, people driving in and out all the time. Really, really cool. No, not that. Getting close to that roof, and we're gonna hit... Oh, no, we're fine, we're fine. What the hell? Who's hooting? Oh. Alright, I'm feeling we might see a lot of that on this map. Where am I? So I drove past it. Is it in there? I don't think this thing is very accurate. We might struggle to actually find this, to be fair. I don't know where to go. Ah, there. Something there. Can I open this? Ooh, I can. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I really like. Right, we're gonna go in there. I hope we fit in there. Oh, you know we won't. You know it won't work. We can't pipe out from here. So we will have to go grab the tractors. Nice logo. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. That, my friend, was all AI. Right, this door is not going to open for us, so I'm going to open this. Okay, yes, I see. I see. This is really cool. I like this. Sorry, I know this is really loud. Maybe we should turn down the sounds just a tad. I feel like we can. Right? We should be able to. Volume, master vehicle volume, turn that down to 50. Environment volume, turn that down to 50. Oh, that's still very loud. That's a bit better, but still pretty loud. We'll turn that down to 50 as well. Yeah, so you guys aren't deafened by all of these loud machines and stuff. But yeah, that's really cool. How cool is this place? It's a bit worrying that I can just wander around. Oh, hello, sir. You don't look like you work here. All right, we're gonna keep going, and I'm gonna just park it out here. Just gonna wing it now. This is not my. This is my world. Right, we're gonna pipe it out. Believe that's coming up. Yeah, cool. All right, and we're gonna jump into the tractor. Is the radio playing? I think it's inside. What the? Is this an agricultural shop or is this a friggin' disco? This is pretty cool, to be fair. That's really cool. I really like how you go inside the buildings. Everything is like covered. It's really cool. They've done really well with this map. I'm gonna open this door actually, and we can go through here to get to it. You can unload just angle combine. Combine tighter spaces. I didn't know you can do that. While we're here, we'll grab the tractor and do it that way. Actually, you know what? I want to try it. Let's try it. Right, so what? F1 will show me. I don't see anything. Maybe it's only on specific ones? Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Now, if we take both trailers, that's going to be really difficult with a articulating axle. But we're going to try. Is it called an articulating axle? I always call it that because I think that's what it's called, but I don't actually know. Excuse me. What do you think you're doing? I'm going really slow because I want to try and reverse this as straight as I can. Wow, I'm running her over. Wow, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna do really well until I get right before the trailer, and then I'm gonna lose it completely. I need to turn this the other way. Yeah. The problem is, I know how it works in theory, but then making it happen in practice is sometimes really difficult. You know? That didn't help at all. I don't think we're gonna do this. Screw it. We're going. Bye. Don't walk in front of me again. Alright, we're going out here. Want me to come unload it? If this was on the multiplayer server, yes, that would have been cool, but it is unfortunately not. I need to actually figure. So, does anyone here have console? And have tried to go on. What is this person doing? Go on to the server. Because a friend of mine, he's got PC. He normally plays on PC, but then he went to go on console because his wife was on the PC. And he couldn't do it because apparently the map is, despite saying it is crossplay, wasn't crossplay. And I haven't found a map that is workable yet other than that. So it's still on the server. That's still the one that goes, but I don't know. So if you have console, if you play Farming Simulator on console, please let me know. I would like to test it. And also let me know if you have any maps. Did Series X? No, fair enough. Yeah, I want to get the server sorted properly because currently it is not, apparently, but that's all right. Another plane. There's a lot of planes going overhead. We must be really close to an airfield, an airport. Sorry, those are big. Those aren't going to be landing on airfields anywhere. I think you don't like double trailers. It's not the double trailers that's the problem. It's the articulating axis. Oh my word, I'm struggling. It's the this thing here because it rotates two different ways. I can't reverse with them. There is actually a way, apparently, if you hook it up to the front, you can actually maneuver it quite easily, but I don't know if this will actually hook it up to the front. To be fair, it doesn't look like it. But that's why. I do actually like double trailers. I just can't make it work. If it was a stiff axle, not axis, axle. Is that the word? Yeah. If it was a stiff axle or a single articulating axle, whatever we call it, then it wouldn't have been a problem. It's these ones that rotate both under the trailer and at the tractor, which makes it very difficult. Right, we're gonna open that up. And we're gonna quickly cut. Oh no, this guy's turning left. We're gonna skip in front of him. About to say look in front of that one. Yeah, I don't know if it does. I don't see a... No. I mean, it might still do. We've got that one to the front left. Could go on there. Oh, sorry, it's the front right. Just our left as we look at it. Just to the top left of that yellow thing of where the PTO goes in. Could go in there. I don't know. That'll be off angle though, so it's a bit weird. It will? Cool. Well, we'll try it. We'll before we end the or before we hand back the contract, we'll give that a shot. So how can I get? Actually, I'm just gonna go through the weigh-in area. Got a bit of air there, I think. Alright, now I don't think we'll be able to... Actually, no, we should be able to fit everything that's in the harvester in this trailer. This is taking way too long, by the way. The harvesting job has taken too long. Because we couldn't find the drop-off location, all of that stuff. Then we had to go grab the tractors. Mission and a half. We haven't even done anything on our own farm. Well, we can't really do anything on our own farm yet. We'll have to wait for the... Is that everything? Yes. 78,072 liters. And we're gonna drop this off. Alrighty. Let's see how much we get. Let's remove that. 83% complete. It's gonna start sticking up. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh no. 3, 2, 1. Yay! Oh, that's actually not bad. Got a little bit. At least we're back up to 5,000. If you would have backed the combine left, you'd have been fine. Fair enough. Alright, we've got that. I think let's drive this back and we're gonna go see if we can hook up that trailer. It's practice, right? We get to practice it. Or I get to oh no! Oh man. I think we're going against the grain here. Against the flow of traffic, that's the word. Can we go out? No, that's an entrance. Now let's see if they've done their job right making this map. Oh, we can't get there. How do we get... Oh, screw it. We're just going over this. No! Okay, good. I wanted to see if the booms open up. Let's see it. Oh, it does. That's good. Very good. Very well done. They have done a good job on this map, to be fair. I'm quite fond of it. Quite happy with how well things work. How cool it looks. You know, you got the different harvesters there, different things, loads of tractors, trucks and stuff, and it's just cool. They've just done a really, really good job. It looks like an actual business. And you know, it looks like there's stuff happening here. And same with the dealership. It, again, looks like stuff is actually happening there. You can go in there, you can, you know, there's music playing, there's some people walking around. Traffic makes the map feel less empty, but yeah, they do need some help, yeah. Hopefully, the AI in FS25 will be a lot better. I haven't really seen anything regarding the AI. I guess that's not really a talking topic, you know, a topic of interest or concern. Oh, that's a cool windmill. That's the ones we had back on the farm. Similar ones. Don't really see them nowadays. I haven't seen a windmill, an actual windmill, a working, functioning windmill in years. But anyway, yeah, so it's not really something that I think they will talk about. But hopefully the AI is a bit better in FS25. There's a lot of things that they can, now that they've dropped the older consoles. I think there's a lot of things that they can make better. Most of that, I think, is probably just graphics-wise. But also, there will be some systems that, you know, that can be working good. Said they won't do anything to fix traffic. That's a little bit annoying. Maybe there's... I don't know. Maybe sometime it's just better to just turn it off. But like you say, it does add ambiance. It adds the feel of it being an actual world, you know? I like full immersion. I like games. I like playing games for immersion. And that's why sometimes I do that. I like just having, you know, I do this because I like having the feel of I'm actually in the tractor and there's no other things and I have to look at the tractor you know, the dashboard to see that we're going at, you know, 20 kilometers an hour, or 40 or whatever that was. That was 40, I think. And my indicator's on. Was it on? I don't know. So yeah, 40 kilometers an hour. Can't really see it very well, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't have my Delin clip on. And having the traffic definitely aids in that immersion, but at the same time, it also can break it very often because it's just bad. Or at least what they should do is when the AI traffic has an accident, there should be like an explosion. There should be an actual accident. You know, that would be pretty cool. All right. I'm gonna do this. I'm thinking of... I'm gonna drive to the front of that trailer, then I'm gonna unhook it, pull out of the warehouse thing, turn around, and then go back into hook it. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the best way of doing it. Best way of doing it? Best way to do it? How do you say it? Best way of doing it? I think both works, right? Best way to do it, best way of doing it. Yeah, I think both of those work. That's fine. I do have to say though, I am quite a fan of Giants as a company. They do things really well. They don't do, you know, like a lot of companies nowadays do the gaming thing with alpha tests and stuff. I feel like they just mess it up most of the time. Where Giants seem to be doing it quite well. In my opinion, anyway. The one thing is what mobs do. You go can throw a combine across the map in a collision. Yeah. Like I said, it would be cool if they make the collision actually do something, and I think they'd have to give them accurate values, like the vehicles, if you know what I mean, rather than just making them godlike like currently. Because if you hit another vehicle, if you hit a civilian traffic vehicle, you're flying. That vehicle stays exactly where it was, which isn't very realistic. There's not actual physics enacted on the vehicles. Right, so do I have to... Right, that's a bit annoying. Can you stop walking across where we want to drive, please? Okay, we can hook it up. Now let's see. Oh yeah, that's way easier. Still kind of messed it up. But yeah, that is way easier, that's for sure. I think it's because I can actually turn a bit sharper with the tractor. I'm actually doing it. I think this might be the first time I've ever actually somewhat successful. Oh, look. Oh, no. Press the wrong button. Did I hook it? Yeah, that is cool. All right, well, very valuable lesson learned. I didn't know that that's a thing. How do I unhook that? That one? Yeah, okay, cool. So I didn't know that was a thing. I just never actually gave it a shot. I think part of me didn't actually believe it as much. But yeah, that's really cool. That made it a lot easier. That's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of that. This area is cool. The fact that you can park in there and you kind of like feel like you're in a workshop. Where is it now? I understand every word you said, but don't understand some British accent. Fair enough. So I don't think my accent is very British, because I'm not originally from the UK. I am originally South African. So I have a bit of a messed up accent, I guess. A lot of people actually really struggle to place my accent because I don't normally necessarily sound like an actual, I don't actually sound like a South African, but then also I don't really sound like a Brit either. Kind of sound like a mix between the two. Maybe more New Zealand than South Africa. Right, let's hand that contract back actually before we forget. Collect. 1,300? Okay, that's fine. My indicator on? Yeah. Alright, so now our options are to maybe do the... See, I thought we were gonna get... Oh, because we obviously borrowed the items. That makes sense. Field 72. And it's going to go to grain elevator. Oh, interesting. Field 72. Where is field... I need to speed up the roller of this mouse. 72's there. Okay. We can't do the other contract. I don't like plowing jobs. What's that? Field 2? That's probably going to be massive. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's going to be a big job. Especially with the plow. The plow is not... at least South Africa is a real place, unlike they that take Australia. That's every word you said. Oh, yeah. Seen. Give the man a cookie. Yeah. Give that man a Bell's. I don't know if that was a whiskey or a Bell's whiskey advert when I grew up, while I was growing up. Anyway. Let's have a look at what we can do in here. Can we, like... I'm not going to spend any money now because we can't really afford to, but I want to have a look at what we can actually do with this truck. So we can repair it and repaint it here. What? That's all our money. Oh, that's cool. I like... Oh, wait. We've got two now. That is pretty cool. But we can't really do anything other than the tires. What's it? Just a different... Yeah, just slightly different. Yeah. It's free anyway, so we might as well do that. Get a bit of a change in, you know? Configuration has been... That is cool. I really like that. Alright, let's get in. No sense Australia exists. I think there might be some people in chat that would disagree with you. My brother actually lives there. Oh, well, I really want to go visit Australia. My wife's been to Australia, and from what she's told me, it is a very cool place. But, yeah. It is also very, very far. Get a Unimog? Oh man, I love a Unimog. Absolutely love a Unimog. Isn't that just like the dream vehicle for everyone? Friend of mine actually gets to drive it for work. The same friend that plays Farming Simulator. He works for like a electronic company and he drives it for work. I'm very jealous. He did a course on it, which was crazy. He had to literally do an entire course on how to drive it, which I thought was really, really weird and ridiculous. But it is what it is. So I'm thinking maybe we skip a month. Maybe we go to sleep. Oh, I think that's the other thing. One of the other mods I've got on is sleep anywhere, if I'm not mistaken. I missed it earlier when I looked at it, but that should be on there. If it's not, then I will have to turn it on because we don't actually currently have a house, so we can't actually sleep. Useful can double as a tractor. Yeah. So sleep anywhere should be on, which means we just press Shift Z and then we go to sleep. All right, let's put this down here again. Let's see. Oh no, we don't have it on. Do we have a house maybe? Like I'm guessing we don't. Yeah, don't look that way. Don't look that way. All right, so I'm actually gonna have to save. Sorry, I know this is not gonna be the most exciting bit for you guys in the game, but it's also an opportunity to maybe have a quick look at the graphic settings. Yeah, and maybe show you a little bit of what goes on behind the scenes. Right, so have a look at graphics. I'm gonna put it on medium. Let's see what that works like. Okay, we'll go on that and then apply. Just don't got done plowing field with one on old stream. Well, with a car, with a truck. That's pretty good. And these are all the stuff that's going on. So this is the roleplay series. That is the live stream we did on Monday. That's going to be the other series that continues. Oh, I wanted to do a play series where you start with $1,500 and make it up. This is this one. This is a very old. Oh, that's oh, wait, what is that? That was, I think, like a series I started playing. Anyway, that's besides the point. That is essentially all the stuff that's going on. So I want to turn on Sleep Anywhere. Sleep Anywhere. At least you guys get to listen to some music. Not just my voice. Oh, and sorting, store sorting is also very handy. I could also put that on, turn that on just to, if we have a contract, to move it, but I'm not going to do that now. But that is also something that's quite quality of life. I'll turn that on because if we do something at night, then you guys can see. Because otherwise, the visibility for you guys, for the viewers, aren't as great. Sleep Anywhere. Sleep Anywhere. Where is it? Obviously it's at S, but I'm just quickly scanning through as well, just making sure that we have everything that we need. Pick your start farm. No. Power tools, actually, I think that's super strength. I'll turn that on for now. Another thing that they really have to change on, oh, there you go, sorting your shop on FS25 is the music. They have to make like just like, I don't know, like 5 different songs for the main menu, so you don't just listen to that same song every time, you know. That'd be pretty handy, I think. It would be a good thing, because I get sick of it. If you play Farming Simulator as you know, every day or every set, not that I play every day, I play like maybe 2 days a week. But if you play Farming Simulator every day, that does get to you. Did I press start? I think I did, yeah. Right, so let's see if this works. So we spawn at the same spot, a bit laggy there, but I don't think that was necessarily because of anything other than just it definitely takes longer to load. Oy, oy. All right, we are out. The stream still looks good. It's a bit laggy when I turn around fast, but maybe that's just because the map is still loading. So I'll give it a bit. That might be a bit problematic. I don't know, but let's sleep. And we'll see you in the next month. Like, I actually kind of like that song, the menu song, but at the same time, I've heard it thousands, literally, I think it's got to be thousands of times now. And it is getting a bit annoying. Right, so this is probably not ready to harvest. Yeah, still growing. And the other thing I need to do is turn that cursor off. I really don't like the cursor. Anyone see that? Anyone know where that is? Feel like there's more settings now. Alright, I can do it here. I believe. I can go here and aim marker off. Back. There we go. That's much better. Alright, so we can't actually harvest this yet. Don't know how far along the growing phase it is, but that is okay. Field 50 area. But I'm confused. Is the field itself Only 54? Is that field 50? Oh yeah. So this field itself is 54.54 acres, and the entire property is 1.04 acres. Okay, that's pretty cool. So all of this is actually ours. We probably won't be able to ever do anything on the road, but maybe we can put some, I don't know, something over here. Maybe make the field slightly larger, literally to the edge of the road if we need to. We got a little bit of room to play with. And right here. That's still me. So hard to find where the actual mark is, isn't it? All right, let's have a look at some more contracts while we wait for our corn to grow. Cultivating, that could be fun. PS4 and can try after 5 p.m. today. What is the name of the server? The name should be Farmer Marine Farm Life or FM Farm Life. It's something to do with farm life. I'm all over it, clearly, as you can tell. But that'd be handy. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, just to see if it actually does work, if the map works. Because if it doesn't, that would be a bit of a problem. Well, it's not a problem. I just will take some time to find a map that works. Or if you guys want to find a map that you know works on both for crossplay, then you can always just let me know. I'm more than happy to try different maps. There are thousands of maps, and it's so hard to choose a map sometimes. So yeah, that'd be handy actually, if you guys are up for that. Sowing. Should we do sowing or should we do cultivating? 27, field 27, or actually no, we're not going to do sowing because we have to buy it again, and I don't want to do that. We could do weeding, but yeah, we've done harvesting. Unless there's something... Oh, what's that? Is that potatoes? That's not a lot of money. Potatoes usually take a long time. Don't want to do plowing unless it's something like that. For $20,000, that is insane, but it's going to take us an absolute decade to do that. We're going to do this one. We're going to borrow the items, and then we're going to... Where's my car? Oh, it's over here. And then we're going to drive back to the dealership and then do that one. All right. All right, all right, all right. Oi! What's the time? All right, I do have to... Not right now. In about 15-20 minutes, I do have to start actually making our food. Oh yeah, I was explaining what we're doing for the day. This is way back, what, like 30 minutes ago? So anyway, we went to the gym, and then I watched the bell right. That's why I stopped talking about it, because it distracted me. Yeah, there's a bit of a lag, isn't there? Which is very annoying. If that's gonna persist, if that still persists by the time we get to the dealership, then I'll have to reset the settings. Or maybe we can go through... I'm really struggling there. Maybe we can go through the settings together. Maybe some of you guys know a bit more about what settings affects that and what settings, you know, help it. I don't know. But it definitely is still persisting, which is annoying. Yeah, that's definitely still happening. Oh, it looks like there was maybe another accident up here. Oh, wow. That is annoying. I'm sorry, guys. Is it lagging for you too? Yeah, it's definitely lagging for you too. Alright, we'll park up here. That's a legal parking spot, right? Alright, we'll quickly save. Sorry, I know this is going to take a little bit longer, but it means we can get it done. And maybe I can get you guys' help to maybe fix the settings. Options, graphics. So all of this stuff, not really something we can... Oh, it's on high. Put it on medium, I feel like. Why did it go on high? Oh no. Oh, that's fine. I think you put graphics on high. Yeah, apparently I did. Don't know why. Right, it's on medium now. So that should have saved, right? Let's just double check. If we go in, that is on there. All right, cool. Let's go back in. Start. The card is a 3060. So it's like the 3060 is surprisingly bad, apparently. I think it's a 3060. Might even be a 3050. But I'm fairly confident it's a 3060. But yeah, the 3060 is surprisingly bad compared to like the 3080, which is what I've got on the other card. That already feels a little bit better. Let's jump in here. Just gonna drive around for a little bit, just see how that changes. There is a little bit of a lag. Do you guys see that? Actually, it's alright. For the most part, that's actually alright. We'll stick with that for the time being. But yeah, 3060. I am probably... So my plan is... I still have the 3080. I don't know what quite is happened with the other PC since the power went out on Thursday. But I'm probably going to be buying a 4070. Because they're not... Oh, no, wrong one. Because they're not super expensive, and I can, you know, if I work correctly, I might be able to sell this 3060. So then £500 card only costs me about £300. Or at least that's the plan. We'll see how that works. I should be able to sell the 3060. Not for a crap ton of money, but I should be able to at least sell it for a little bit. All right, let's get in here. Oh, actually, I need to remember where this field is. Anyone see a flashing number? Oh, there you go. 27 up there. Oh, that's pretty close. Cool. Happy days. That's not too bad. Is it? Wow, it's on. It's so quiet. Oh, it's because we turned the volume down. All right. I need to hook up the weight. I have a tendency to never do that. Don't run down there. Good. Good, good, good. Hook them up. All right, we got the weight. Such a cool thing. I know it's really like simple, like the weight is, but it's just cool how you can like hook it up, pick it up with this thing. You know, lift it up. You can lower it if you need to. Can you? I think you can. Yeah, you can lower it if you would need to. It's just so many cool things. Just absolutely love this. Anyway, righto. Let's head to field 27. Get that cultivated for this contract job. It's going to be a good amount of money. We're going to be sitting at about $9,000 then. Once we're done with that. So that'll definitely help. And I mean, to be fair, it's actually pretty smooth. Actually working quite well. Like, we can stream with this. Like, I can record with this quality. It's not the end of the world. It's definitely workable. For Farming Simulator 25, the card we've got on now is pretty much the minimum required card. So, or at least very close to it. I think it's that field. No, it's still forward. Still more forward. So... to record and stream FS25, it's definitely not going to work. Ultra with no issue. That's insane. Maybe it is a 3050. I don't know. But bear in mind, obviously, if I just play the game, it'll be absolutely fine. It is the fact that I'm also streaming and recording at the same time, which does actually take a lot. So each one of those takes part of the GPU to, it's essentially a separate rendering. So essentially this PC is playing the game 3 times. Which is why if as soon as you start recording or you start streaming, it absolutely smashes the PC. So yeah. And then the FS25 is going to take a lot more. Can I go? No, don't go up here. Actually, this bit here is field 27. This bit here. Okay, cool. All right. Wow, the lights are really bright on that. i7, yeah, it might be. So I'm on an i5, so it might also be the CPU that is bad. And if that's the case, then obviously I'll have to upgrade the CPU at some point as well. Not the weight. I just lower the weight. Lift that up again. Lower that. There we go. All right, we're off. I'm so glad we figured out why the V button didn't work on Monday. But limited running at 1080. Yeah, that's the other thing as well. I'm also running it at 1440p, which also does not tank the system or the GPU, but it obviously adds a bit more processing power, or it requires a bit more processing power from the GPU. Please don't be hit by a train. We're safe. So yeah, it's the combination of that, recording, streaming, the size of the PC, the size of the screen, and all of that stuff that essentially tanks the GPU and requires a better GPU. So yeah, it is needed. It's not the end of the world. I'm not that worried about it. My plan most likely will be, so on the main PC is obviously not now, but when it worked and when it works properly, I record DCS, and I plan on playing Black Ops for the Tactical Bootneck channel, Black Ops 6, and for that I'll probably need a powerful GPU. So my plan, and like I said earlier, plans don't always survive contact with the enemy, or I think it was Mike Tyson said everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. But yeah, the plan is essentially to use, if the 3080 that I've got in the other PC still works, to use that on this one, and then sell this one, sell the 3060 or 3050, whatever it is. I'm fairly confident it's the 3060, but sell that, and then put the 4070 or 4070 Super, what would be ideal, put that in the other PC, the main PC, essentially my work PC, which is where I will play DCS, Black Ops, etc, etc. This one, my plan is to have this one literally have everything plugged in and never have to plug it out, because it causes problems. But we'll see. We will see. Like we said, plans don't always work out. We can have all of these plans, but it doesn't always work. Oh, I think I've interrupted myself again with telling you guys my plans. I keep looking at the time because I promised the wife I'll start cooking, start making a barbecue, or doing the barbecue at about 4. So I will have to go in a couple of minutes, shortly from now. Not too long. Maybe just do the headland of this field, and then maybe go. But yeah, so we're cooking. We're barbecuing some steak. On we've got a Ninja electric barbecue, or a Ninja like wood fire electric thing, a mobile. Hey, Wanty, what you doing here, man? A mobile desktop. Yeah. Anyway, we've got a Ninja wood fire barbecue thing, so we're gonna barbecue some meat. Sometimes if you delete the shader cache. Ooh, that's a good shot, actually. Still doesn't solve the FS25 problem. But yeah, that's a good idea for the time being. I mean, when is November, isn't it? Comes out in November, so it's still a long time. So I don't have to make any drastic changes now. But I will have to at some point for that. But yeah, we can make it work for the time being. Do you have any idea of where to do that? Shader cache. I could probably just Google that. Dr. Google will be able to tell me. See you later, bro. Good night there. Oh, here. Oh yeah, fair enough. Roland, have a good night. And oh yeah, it's gotta be quite late with you now. Gotta be almost good morning for you. But yeah, that thank you for swinging by, Roland. Welcome to the channel and the stream, and I hope I see you again. Yeah, it's easy. Cool. Happy days. Yeah, I'll figure it out, I'm sure. I have figured a lot of stuff out electronically. I like I said, I run the armor unit, and I do a lot of stuff for that. I do some programming for it, and you know, some coding, etc. So I have over the years, YouTube have given me actually quite a lot of really cool skills that I'm quite happy about. And this is tags on to what I said on Monday. I think it was Monday. No, it was one of the videos. I think I can't remember. Talking about how if you run a YouTube channel, it teaches you skills, and if that's, you know, if my daughter teaches or learns those skills from me, then, you know, I think it would be good. So, oh no, that's the, I can't tell what that is. The recording software takes 2.2% of my CPU. I don't know how much the game takes. I would like to actually know that. There is an app, isn't there? There's like a thing I can install on my desktop that tells me how much everything takes. Ooh, actually, Task Manager should do that, right? Oh, plane coming overhead again. We're not gonna see it though. How you doing, Wanty? I miss you, man. It's always good to see your name pop up on chats. So much nicer with a quiet tractor, isn't it? I really like the sounds. Like I said, I like immersion, and the sounds help with that. But at the same time, it is also really nice to just not feel like I have to scream at you guys. I doubt I'll get 25 right off. I'll wait till they fix a few issues we'll have on release. Yeah, games will always have some issues on release. I've already pre-ordered it, so I will. You can live vicariously through me, right? Be a bit before there are any mods. Yeah, mods will be, there will be a while before there are any mods. Although they, from what I can tell, they are going to be assisting a lot of people in mod making. They're gonna, like this, they've done a lot of things for the mod makers. Good, thank you. Very good. Very, very good. Which will obviously help speed up that process, but it will still be, you know, a good couple of weeks before we have any good mods, or any mods for that matter. I'm messing this up so badly. But I'll be playing it from the very start. As soon as it released, I'll start a series on it for you guys, and I'll probably stream it. To be honest, I'm really enjoying the streams. I'm really enjoying chatting to you all and having you here and just spending time with you guys. So yeah, I'm streaming a lot for, yeah. So definitely. Oh, come on. That's your fault, Lone Star. I'm kidding. So I dipped early last night from stream, had a trail run. Ooh, and Hearties. Oh, that's beautiful. Get to see what performs like on my system that way. What system do you have? You have an you have the i7 and a 3060 on your laptop, yeah? Yeah, I'll be interested to see what the new graphics and the new, you know, the new engine essentially requirement will be. I think it'll be workable for most things. I feel like they've done really, or they will hopefully do well optimizing it. But yeah, it's definitely going to be more tanky than this. Yeah, definitely going to be more tanky than FS22. 1T, do you play Farming Simulator? I feel like I have asked you that before. So for those of you guys wondering, 1T is actually part of my armor unit. He's been a bit absent because he's sick of running around the trees and shooting at people, apparently. But yeah, that's he's also South African, so we have a lot in common, and he's a cool dude. So that's how I know 1T, or Waldo. But we call him 1T because that's his name in the unit. A little backstory for you all. Right, what's the time? Oof. I'll do. This is the problem, right? This is the problem with this game sometimes. Like you're just like, oh, I'll just finish this, and you finish that, and you're like, oh, I could get this soon, and then 6 hours later, you're still on the game. Your wife's screaming at you. Your kid wants another dad. You know, life is hard with farming. So I'm kidding. Acer Predator. Yeah, fair enough. That's they are pretty good, to be fair. So random, not a random question, but on the topic of computers and graphics cards, etc. Do you guys think, from a performance perspective, it makes a massive difference depending on what brand you buy? You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna go, nope, never really had any simulator games except for DCS and Arma. Yeah, fair enough. If you buy like an Asus or a Gigabyte, will there be a performance difference? Like I know like temperature wise, sometimes there are, which obviously does affect performance somewhat, but will there be an actual noticeable performance difference? Like will it make a difference for me to buy, when I, let's say for example, I go for a 4070 and I get the, you know, get the Gigabyte for, I don't know, $500 and, or the Asus for 550. Is there a point in that, or is it just different quality of, I don't know, components they use making the GPU, so it doesn't, you know, it lasts longer? What do you guys think? We need to I'm actually in Hornet School. Have you heard of that? So Hornet School is a Discord community. They have a website as well, but they essentially run a school for Hornet pilots. And I'm actually in that. I'm in one of the classes, so I'm actually learning to fly the Hornet the right and best way. So once I'm done with the school, it should be about 3 months apparently is what it takes. I'll definitely be flying a lot. I'll still fly. I can still fly. I can still do a lot with it, but I'm getting better, which is really cool. Going from close to 25 years of console, so don't know really. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make sense that it would make a massive difference performance-wise. But then at the same time, I don't understand why there's such a disparity. There's such a difference between brand prices, you know? Is it just the name you pay for? I think that's very often that's the case, but I don't know if that's the case with GPUs. Wanty, you have any idea? You're a tech guru. You're the unit's technical support. So what made you, Lone Star, what made you go from console to PC? Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much paying for the name, yeah. I think unfortunately very often that is the case. Both unfortunate and fortunate. Like when I look at buying a car, for example, I wouldn't buy a car or a TV. I wouldn't buy a TV that I don't know the brand of, because you know what you get. You know what quality you get. You know if you buy, for example, a Samsung, you know that the after sales service is good, or you know, so if there's something breaks or whatever, or the guarantee is good, or the warranty is good, or just the parts are good. For some, but then at the same time, a lot of that I feel like depends so much on how you grow up. You know, like my dad loved Sony, and because of that, I love Sony. I love Sony because I believe that they last very long. I believe that it's a very good quality product, but I believe that because my dad always said that. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's actually true. I don't know if Sony actually is better than Samsung. You know what I mean? Mod availability and no script mods. Oh yeah, that's a big thing. Like that's a big thing. Definitely, I get that. Yeah. Only depends on whether it comes overclocked out of the box. Most of the manufacturers just produce a small difference in it. You also pay for the name and the after sale service. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I didn't think about the overclocking bit. I guess if you're buying an overclocked one, it probably helps. Buying a branded one, I guess, does it? Does like I think I've had pretty much all my GPUs historically has been like Pallet or Gainward, which I think is the same company anyway. And to be honest, I've never had any problems. I always buy an OC one just because that's what I get. but always pallet or gainward, just because they're usually the cheapest. And I've never had a GPU break on me. Yeah, I can't remember of ever having a GPU break on me. The 3080 I have in the other PC, bear in mind, I don't know if it still works. It should still work. After the power trip, a couple of things have just not been working as good, but the GPU, as far as I can tell, still works. But anyway, that's besides the point. And I've had that one for a long time. It's like ARMS in South Africa. Most people buy because of the company associated with the ARM. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite, and I feel the same with cars. Like, if I go watch Formula 1, I will support, like, Renault. Or I'll support Ferrari. I will never support Mercedes. Because my dad hated the Mercedes team. And also Toyota. My dad hated the Toyota team. So, because of that, I, by proxy, I guess, hate the Toyota team, or have this mental block against supporting the Toyota team. You know what I mean? It's quite funny. Last time I had a PC gaming, Pentiums were a thing. Pentiums actually still are a thing, from what I can tell. Having looked at prices recently, I think you still get them. I don't know if they're any good. They're probably just for like desktop, like work PCs, probably not for gaming PCs. They work very nice. What do you mean? The pallet and gainward GPUs? Or you mean... Actually, no, that's what we were talking about. Yeah, it's got to be that, right? I'm missing a lot of spots, which usually really annoy me, but at the same time, I'm also really enjoying chatting with you guys, and that takes priority. So I will miss a couple of spots, unfortunately. Sorry about that. We might actually, at this rate, we might just finish the field before I go barbecue. And Windows XP? Oh, yeah. Yeah, fair enough. That's a while ago. What's that, like 15 years ago? When was XP? XP would have been early yeah, like 2010, I want to say. Yeah, it's got to be like 2010, right? Oh, no, wait. We had XP then 2000? Or did we have 2000 and then XP? Yeah, we had 2000 then XP, didn't we? I can't remember. It's too long ago. I'm getting too old. Yeah, well, yes, GPUs, yeah. Seen. So you get gainward and pallet in South Africa as well? I like them. I've always liked them. They do the job really, really good. And to be honest, I'm not the kind of gamer that wants... Like, to me, it doesn't really matter whether I get, I don't know, 62 frames or 82 frames. It doesn't really make that much of a difference to me. I don't care that much about it, but then at the same time, I don't really play games where you require that. Like Farming Simulator, you're playing at like 60 frames a second. Like, more than that doesn't make a difference. You're not gonna, you know, gain a competitive advantage. And Arma, same thing. Arma's so old. I don't think anyone ever in the history of Arma has ever played more than 50 FPS. I don't think that game can go over 50 FPS. And then DCS, I guess you want a bit more FPS, but at the same time, I have no idea what the FPS is. Yeah, we get them here. Quite a bit of discount compared to the other brands. Yeah, same here. Like, pallet and gainwards is significantly cheaper in the UK than like Asus and Gigabyte and stuff. Which is why I've always bought them. And I've genuinely never had a problem. I've never, ever had a GPU fail on me. I've had my 3080 that I've got now. I've had water leak on that thing while the PC was on. My water cooling system that came with the case I had was old and leaked over the GPU. And the GPU still functions fully. 56, so... I got my teeth on the Atari 2600. First PC was a Commodore. Jeez. With a cassette drive. That's sick. That's awesome. I remember cassette drives. And floppy disks. The big floppy disks. Yeah, I remember those. I remember thinking that Tetris was the coolest thing ever. Or there was, oh, what was the block man or something? There was a game where you move blocks around. I remember that. That was sick. That was the coolest game ever. Have you guys watched Tetris, the movie? It's actually pretty cool. Quite interesting to see where the game comes from. The game comes from, not come froms. And like how they got it spread around the world, etc. It's quite cool. Worth a watch if you like stuff like that. But yeah, cassettes. I remember having to listening to the radio. They're just built different. Yeah. I remember listening to the radio as a kid and then having to press record and stop when you want to record songs. So if you want to make like a mixtape. I remember that. Used good times. Used the last ones. I had to build a Borg cube. That's pretty cool. What do you do, Lone Star, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to say, obviously, but it sounds like you're kind of like an engineer sort of thing. How's the course going, Wanty, on that note? You know, Death is coming to Ireland. He's coming to study in Ireland now. You know Death? You remember Death? Death from Above? He's the other South African in the unit. Oh, we actually have a lot of South. We have you, Rebel, Death, me. We have 4 South Africans in the unit. That's pretty cool, actually. I've not even thought about that. 8 track tapes. Oh, yeah. You know, but retail, merchandise by trade. Oh, fair enough. You like building stuff? Is that just a hobby of yours? Alright, we're finishing this field, I guess. I was like, yeah, I've got to go in 5 minutes. It's been 15. Sorry, honey. Right, we'll quickly finish this field and then I do have to go and make some food. Barbecue. Got some steak this morning. That's going to be absolutely delicious. If I don't mess it up. I have a tendency to sometimes mess things up. Don't tell anybody. Actually, I think technically speaking, we should be very close to having the field finished, because usually you don't actually have to do the full contract, but we're gonna do the full contract. We're gonna finish the whole field. I don't like doing stuff half. Course is going good. Food be a bit late. Yeah, I mean it shouldn't take that long. Yeah, it's not just about the food. It's also just spending time with the family, you know. Course is going good now. Doing some actual cool and useful stuff. Might have played like 1 or 2 ops with him. Yeah, I think you would have. But yeah, he's coming to Ireland to study engineering, if I'm not mistaken. Just turn the heat up for less time. Yeah. Yep. Just grill it faster, right? That is the trick. Yeah, we're making some steaks, some asparagus, and we've got potato salad. Gonna be good. Gonna be good. Very good. And then tonight, I think we're watching If. I wanted to watch Deadpool, but I couldn't get it. It's I thought it would be releasing on Disney soon, but apparently that's only going to release on December. Because I'm a very, very big Deadpool and Ryan Reynolds fan. So I'm also a very big Marvel fan. I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to the Marvel stuff. So I'm very excited for all the Marvel stuff. The new stuff looks really cool. I'm very excited for Doom. Dr. Doom being the new bad guy. Anyone for rare? Yeah. I like mine quite rare. The wife doesn't. So mine never really turns out that way. But yeah, I do like a rare meat. A rare steak. Or a medium rare at its most cooked. If I squeeze it and a little bit of blood doesn't come out, I don't necessarily like it. And again, that comes from my dad. I don't really know if I really care that much. I just remember my dad always going rare. And now I do it rare, you know? I don't know. It's so funny how if you have a think about what influence our parents have on us. You know, things we learn, things we like, dislike, how we say things, etc., etc. All of these, it's quite interesting to, you know, to have a think back and realize that, geez, I call myself my own man, but then at the same time, you're never really just your own man, you know? Wow, we're getting really deep and philosophical here. Apologies for that. I'll take medium to well done. Rare is a bit too alive for me. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, at least it's not kicking, you know? Yeah, medium rare to rare for me. Is it blue? Is that what they call it when it's literally just seared on the outside? That's maybe a bit too alive for me. But yeah, rare is good. I do like a good rare steak. My dad used to do this thing where if we barbecue on the farm, he'd put the sausage on, and then he would just break a piece off the sausage and eat it raw. I think if you do that now, people would really look at you weird and be like, what the hell? You want to die? You want to die, man? But with red meat, mostly at least, especially if you know where the meat comes from, it's actually fairly safe. Oh, and biltong. Miss biltong. Actually, I missed Druivos more. Gordon Blue, that's the one, yeah. Sounds like a person, but yeah. I actually prefer, I don't know if everybody knows what it is, like it's beef jerky essentially. Druivos is dry sausage, which is like the sausage version of beef jerky. That is, I like Druivos more than biltong. I came to join the party on 1 acre. Oh, I'm actually on a different field. Sorry, I'm on somebody else's field. The party's over there. No, mate, welcome. Yes, we have a 1 acre. I'll show you quickly before we go. We'll just finish this contract. And then we'll go back to the farm. Get Gran Turismo 7. I do really want to do racing games. I've loved racing games all my life. I've always loved racing games. Me and my brother used to play it together. Me and my cousin used to play it together a lot. That's actually where I played most. I think it was Xbox. We played The Crew or The Crew 2. I can't remember which one. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, I do like racing games. Would you guys be up for racing games on this channel? Would you guys actually watch racing games? Saskatchewan. Welcome. Welcome. And hi to Canada. Yeah, let me know. Like the Bellwright, have a look into that if you guys want me to play something like that on the channel, or racing games, etc. I do want to do all of that, and the only reason why I haven't is just because I don't necessarily want to do it on the channel. Yeah, so I know about the fact that they're actually working together with a company on a racing game. I don't know if they're publishing the game or if the game is just being built on the giant server, software or what. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I know that they are doing, I can't remember the company that's doing it with them. But yeah, I am aware of that, which would be cool. It's 9 a.m. here in the morning. It is currently 20 past 4 over here. And it is, I believe, 20 past 5 where Waldo is. Giants is publishing it. Yeah, okay. So they're not actually making it themselves. They're publishing it. Okay. That makes sense. Let's turn that off. Let's hand the contract back. Hand the contract back. Collect. I feel like we should have more. Anyway, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. Right, let's go show you quickly the 1 acre field, or the 1 acre plot that we own, not owe. Yeah, Druivos is the beste ding. Zoals je het zelf maakt. Yeah, we used to make it ourselves. I'm bringing the Afrikaans in you out. That's alright. Yeah, we used to make it ourselves on the farm. We used to make all our meat, even our boerewors, make it all ourselves on the farm. It was the best way to do it. I'd like to get to a point where I could do that again. Yeah, Giants is completely, yeah, farming simulator. Yeah, I knew that that they're doing something with the racing game company. I just wasn't exactly sure what. But yeah, they are publishing it, which is cool. I think it's cool. They can maybe the two companies can learn from each other, get a couple of things from each other, etc. It's cool. I like it when people do collaborations like that, or companies do collaborations like that. Right, so this actually is the field. Right, we'll show you on the map. Firstly, this here, I'll do that. That you'll see the acreage pop up soon. It's 1.04 acres. There you go, 1.04 acres. So that is our little plot. And if you zoom in all the way, you can see you get a little bit of the road, pretty much to the corner of that other field, and then up to about the train track, which is actually pretty good. That's about as close to 1 acre as you can get, I think, on this game. And then we were talking about eventually maybe buying more land. And you would need like 22, you know, you'd need a lot of money for that. Like, what's the other smallest field on here? 13? No, that's not even that small. Huh. No. Yeah, it'll be one of these, I think. Yeah, so the cheapest one you can get would be 21,000. Yeah, so we need 21,000, actually 42,000 to be able to buy that, because you want to be able to have something in the bank to actually work the field as well. But yeah, this is our little plot. This is it. We've got corn on it because it's what it comes with, and we'll have to soon, in the next month, we'll have to harvest that. I think. Actually, I have no idea how far that is. Let's have a look here. Crop growing. Oh yeah. So we'll harvest that in the next month. So in October we'll harvest that. Probably gonna be a bit cold, but it's gonna be good. 21 past 8, 23 past 10. Nice. We're all over the world. This is cool. I really like it. 95? But I'm confused. 95. What are we talking of? Baseball? Who can tell me what series that's from? Right. Everybody, I'm so sorry. I have to go. Gotta go cook food. Thank you so much for swinging by. Again, apologies for how it all worked and not for continuing the original 1 acre challenge. But this will continue. I might not stream it all the time. I really enjoy actually editing it as well, because I think it makes it slightly more entertaining. So sometimes I might stream, sometimes I won't, depending on how much time I get throughout the week to actually do the video. But also on Monday, I will stream the other series that we started on the previous Monday. So I will be live again on Monday. So hopefully see you guys there. Thank you so much for watching and for being here with me. I really enjoyed. Oh, Windows 95, yes, seen. Really enjoy having you guys here and chatting to you guys. It genuinely is a lot of fun. So thank you so much. I hope you all have a freaking amazing weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Thank you so much.